Hey guys, welcome back to Frenemies. I'm Ian, and we are here for Jessica Jones. This will be season 3. This is going to be the first time I've done Jessica Jones on the channel. I actually started to do it in the beginning, like when I first started the channel. Just I guess it wasn't working. I don't know. I wasn't doing a great job, and also just the footage wasn't great anyway. The lighting was terrible, and audio was garbage, and it was just all bad. What happened last season was a lot of annoying stuff. A lot of it being, I was gonna say Claire, Trish. I might get some flack for this, but man, Trish was being really obnoxious last season. I really don't like that she got powers. I don't think she deserves those. I mean, she constantly put herself in danger. And Jessica does the same thing, but when she can kind of take it better. Trish, I don't know, the part where she shot Jessica's mom. Really don't think that she didn't have a right to really do any of that. She was just so, I don't know. Like, I liked Trish enough last season, or the first season, and then this season or the second season she was just a pain. Like, not the whole time, but kind of sort of sticking her nose where she didn't really belong and getting other people in trouble. Kind of using uh-oh. Oh no, I forgot his name. Crap. No, I feel bad. Malcolm. Sorry, Malcolm, I'm so sorry. I forgot your name. Yeah. How she kind of used him. And then also Malcolm also left Jessica. He's no longer working for her. He's working with that one dude. I don't know his name. I don't really care too much about him. Yeah, he's working with him, and they're working with Hogarth. Is that her name, Hogarth, or is it Hogarth? God dang it. Yeah, it is. Okay, Jerry Hogarth. Okay. I'm trying to remember what the season was actually about. It was like fully about. Like, I know she was like, part of it was trying to figure out who was doing all the killing. Like the wizard, the poor guy got killed by her mom, and this guy was one that is the reason that Jess and her mom are alive. Her mom being the worst case, and she had all, she was disfigured at first. And they helped her, but now she's kind of crazy. Yeah, Jess. I know she's got. I forgot what her superhero name in the comics is supposed to be, but I know I know she's supposed to have like heightened reflexes and stuff, which is kind of why she caught I forgot what she dropped exactly, but why she caught whatever it was on her foot, like easily and balanced it. So they're probably gonna go into that. Probably gonna go into like stories of maybe how Trish has been saving people, or I don't know. I don't really have no idea what this season's about. I haven't watched any trailer that came out, if anything came out. Usually they do, but yeah, I actually haven't seen any trailers for this one at all. But yeah, that all said, I think that's pretty much the gist of last season. I mean, I know we had like kind of a sort of Kilgrave inside Jess's mind. She was dealing with the fact that she had killed, and she was worried about killing again. I think. I don't know what's gonna happen now that Malcolm's not gonna be not helping her, not working under Jess and helping her out or anything. I'm not really sure. Yeah, again, I don't know what this season's supposed to be about, so I'm really interested and excited. So let's go ahead and jump into this next season.
He's the bad guy.
Yes, says my ex-wife.
Says the law, asshole.
The U.S. law. We're not in the U.S.
We're about to be.
Hey, look. Don't make me get physical.
Seriously, dude? Even if you don't know she is.
Messing around.
Not exactly the way you want to handle something, bud.
The situation is hard. So you're a hero and a child psychologist? You think you can judge me?
I'm beginning to.
After you weaseled a free trip to Mexico out of me? Real noble, taking advantage of a single mom. Your sliding scale fee just slid to 0. You third-rate Joan Jett wannabe?
Yeah, tough talk, lady. Jesus. Starting to think she just should have left with the dad.
I used to hang with some bad company. No, not a gang, but there was this one really controlling person.
No.
It's the same color, sans the fleas.
Get rid of it.
No, this person didn't want to kill me, that I know of. Very passive-aggressive, though. Email me your information. I'm Jillian. You've got a hero on your side now.
I told you to stop saying that.
And yet, I continue to say it. Weird, huh?
I kind of like her.
Empty. The wait list is growing. Pick one.
Oh, see, you got here early.
Oh, hey.
I had work to avoid.
Speaking of, let me buy you yet another drink.
They're still on friendly terms, eh?
You save the girl. I throw you a case or two, and you don't break the law. That was the deal.
Our deal was to not let you catch me breaking the law.
It's kind of hard to look the other way when you have 80,000 hits.
So yeah, she's looking right now. Oh, there's that answer. Please don't tell me that's Trish. Or no? Would Hogarth be visiting her? Maybe it's Hogarth.
Hello, Jess.
Oh. Or that. Oh my god. Ooh boy.
Trish is missing.
Call someone who gives a shit.
Oh, for God's sake. Let me just explain. I know something happened between the two of you around your mother's death. But Trish had nothing to do with that.
Don't talk about my mother.
Well.
Ever.
I understand.
Today isn't the day. But what it made me realize is that when that day comes, I'm not gonna be able to do it. I don't have it in me. I am going to need someone that I can rely on to slip me the pills
Jesus.
without me knowing. What, do you think this is funny?
Let's give it a little test run.
You don't know what this is like. You know
I gotta get it right.
Get it.
Hey, it wasn't my fault. The guy came out of nowhere.
You said that the last 2 times.
Shit. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, man. It won't happen again.
He's not liking his job right now.
You're doing God's work, man.
Are you serious?
We should get to work.
We?
I don't know why she chose this rat hole. It's a dump. Even after I rescued her career, she refused to leave. Said it suits her needs. When did she become such a slob?
Blood.
What? Oh my God. Oh God. Shh. What does that mean?
It means shut up.
My job title is investigator, not fixer.
Well, I hired both. If you don't like the job anymore, leave.
Wow, good to know.
Okay, what I meant was that you are good at both, and I need both.
String quartet. Sounds nice.
Just trying to do some good.
I'm assuming that's her ex. I don't remember her name. I could be wrong. Maybe she just wants to go. And Powers.
Get out of my way!
Stay down.
Like how I will.
Are you crazy? Carl's near fatal experiment worked.
I would have told you earlier if you'd returned any of my calls.
You know why I didn't.
You let that prick get away. There is a sculpture in his safe that would have linked him to an assault.
The safe with the gun in it?
Yes, that's why I triggered the alarm. I knew he'd go for his gun.
The world's moral compass who knows good from bad?
Maybe. And now I am finally equipped to do something about it. I don't need you to be a hero. Nobody does. I've got it covered.
You're still one person, whether you can do the job or not.
Your mother's looking for you. Call her so I can get paid.
Oh boy. Malcolm, I don't know if you should be doing this too. It's gonna crash into him or something? Or is he just following him? Yeah, okay. Malcolm, you wanna...
Ah, there you are. Beautifully played, my love.
This is my husband,
Awkward.
Peter, this is Sharon Hogarth.
Oh, wow. The Jaron Hogarth?
Apparently.
Kith was quite in love with you.
And I with her. Oh, except you broke my heart.
And lucky for me. I've also followed your, defending these vigilante super people.
Oh, only a couple of them.
Bet you a 10 spot the guy in the blue shirt breaks the glass into his hand first.
20 says it's the guy in the black and white.
3, 2, 1.
Whoa, man.
Oh, man, get a rag. Hey, guys, come over here. Dude, have a seat. Sit down. Sit down.
Idiots!
Everything is terrible. Optimism is a lie. Expect the worst.
Okay.
Jesus. Thanks for the pep talk.
It's reality. I accept it and proceed accordingly.
To low expectations.
Lady, a burger is home. It's summer. It's everything that's good.
I thought good and bad were bullshit.
That only applies to people.
Yeah,
What are
food's a
you, a
different
chef?
story.
Okay. So imagine a 2-to-1-to-1 ratio of chuck, brisket, and short rib with a coarse mince. Kitchen's in here.
You know, I kind of thought that burgers were code for something else.
My burgers are an aphrodisiac.
Sure, because everybody wants to have sex with a pound of greasy beef in their gut. Could do the sex first.
Burgers it is.
Might be the upstairs kid. His dad and ex-wife get arguing.
Why? Who are you?
You know what you're looking at.
Jesus.
You know exactly what to do. Get the bad guy.
Who was that guy? Or I guess I couldn't really tell the body type. Could have been a guy or a woman. But why? Why would someone just come to her? Like, was it his intention? Like, was this of his own accord, or did somebody pay this person? I keep saying him because I have no idea. I'm pretty sure it was a guy though. Maybe I saw the body type. Let me check. I mean, it doesn't look. Yeah, it looks like a dude. I'm gonna say it's a dude for now. It could do a switcheroo. They've done that before in certain shows. Arrow's guilty of doing that a couple times. Flash too. But still, why? What's your goal? Like, what is the reason you go to attack Jessica Jones? Because on the chance she'll live, she's gonna come after you. She'll find you eventually. And this person is obviously not strong because they were scared of her. And they ran away afterwards, so they didn't like try to finish, like make sure the job was done. Sorry, I've been messing with my hair this whole, like a lot of part of this episode. If I kept those parts in, It is just being an absolute pain. I really need to get a haircut. Anyway, thankfully Malcolm was there. I didn't think he was living there. I thought he was. It's not really that important. Look, the good thing is that he's here and he can help Jess. The other guy has no idea. I'm wondering if that was part of his plan or something. I wonder if I don't know. Maybe he just didn't know. He might come out next episode. So I have no idea. I won't be able to see till next week, so that's cool. But going to the beginning for now, I'm kind of sad that well, I'm not really sad. I feel bad for Jess because that her and I forgot the guy, the dude she kind of wound up with last season, but they're not together anymore just because at least she had something going. She had some people to go to, like kind of a family, sort of. By the end of it, because she actually had dinner with them, but I mean, it just didn't work out. So, but she's at least still like friends with the kid. God, if I can't remember names. I think I like her assistant, her secretary, or whatever she's supposed to be, Jillian. I think I like her. I mean, she seems fun. She takes Jessica's crap, and she doesn't seem scared of her, and they bounce off each other well, so there's that. But I've only seen. I don't know if she's like gonna be a big part of the season. She's only at the beginning of the episode, showing that just has someone working with her now or still. Didn't expect that at all. Didn't expect it to be doing so well. She's apparently having more people depend on her now, so that's cool. She's trying her best to. I guess it helps that the cop is. What's his name? Costa. Because I forgot his name. It's been a while since I saw the last season. So yeah, Costa's passing her some cases, as long as he doesn't find out she's breaking any laws. So there's that. That's probably one of the things that's helping her with the cases. With that happening, word spreading, the good that she's doing. Some more people are going to be coming to her on their own. Yeah, that surprised me. I expected the place to be kind of more in shambles than it was last time, than it was before. And considering how that place always seems to get destroyed somehow, some way or another. But just the fact that her business is kind of falling apart. I don't know. I mean, she did well without Malcolm in the first place, but it's just like I don't know. I didn't expect her to really care to continue. I guess I don't know. But yeah, I mean, Trish is very Trish still. I mean, it's the first episode. I didn't get too upset with her. I'm more just annoyed. I mean, she's trying to help this guy that's involved in an assault apparently. And then she thinks she's the only one that can do it. She's saying that that Jessica doesn't have to do anymore. That she can handle it all. I mean, whether she can handle things things on her own now and then she can do good or not it has nothing to do with the fact that she's still just one person. Having just Trish to do what she's doing isn't going to help as much as if they're both on the streets. Jessica does things differently than Trish does, so they can just do things the way they are. I don't know. We got to see more on how Trish does things. She's apparently teaching herself more things. I'm wondering if I don't know the extent of how Trish's ability is supposed to be in the comics. Like I don't know anything about her apart from she has some kind of agilities, like heightened agility and stuff. So I other than that, and she seemed to obviously she jumped out of the window and she was fine, so she landed that perfectly fine. But I'm wondering if enhanced eidetic memories kind of a thing, like super eidetic, like literally anything you'll remember. So she's reading all these books. I'm wondering what the chains were, because I mean she had them on her railing, and then and there was blood on them. So I'm wondering if she's working on escape. What's it? The art of escape. I mean, if she can do good and help people, then I mean, I just think that there should be some amount of consequences for Trish for considering everything that she did. And she was very hot-headed and very rash in everything she did. Jess is the same way, but she's had consequences. Trish doesn't. I mean, I guess the consequence that Trish had was that she put her body through a bunch of crap whenever she got the crap injected into her to give her these abilities, and her consequences when she was doing that drug that the other guy, I forgot his name, that he was taking to basically be like their form of super soldier stuff. She was having major withdrawals, like really bad withdrawals. And I just remember what made me really mad is when she had, Malcolm was injured, so she was trying to get him trying to heal him. I think I don't remember the reason. I think he was hurt, so she was giving him a dose to heal him. She was telling him that it wasn't a drug, and then he hated that he took it afterwards. Speaking of which, Malcolm does not like what he's doing. Very evident by when he crashed his car into that dude that he helped before. So yeah, it was very obvious that he's really hating himself, and that he's covering up for these irresponsible douchebags that aren't taking any responsibility for their crap. And he could have killed this guy, because I mean, I don't know if the guy like jumped out of the way or something, but he scraped up his knee pretty bad. So there's that at least, but I mean, it could have been much worse. So I don't know. Like there's I guess 2 other times before this, and Malcolm's dealt with it. So I'm not really sure how bad the other cases were. I don't think. Well, Hogarth has before. Has she? I don't know for sure if Hogarth would cover up somebody murdering another person. And it seems Malcolm's kind of doing his own vigilante too, which not smart. Like I mean, I don't remember for sure. Like whenever here, I'll look back on this one. Like were there traffic lights when he did this? I don't quite remember. No, I don't. Okay, so there weren't traffic lights. So he planned for that, or I guess not planned, but he made sure that there weren't traffic lights around to catch him, the cameras. But there might be cameras at other places, like somewhere on the buildings. And he injured himself, so that could. And I wonder if does he have gloves on his hands? Because I mean, his prints would be on the steering wheel. If not. You can't really tell if he has gloves on or not. But there'll also be other DNA in that car if the cops look into it. So they'd probably find some form of DNA in it, because he's not wearing anything like any head covering, so his hair could have fallen in the car. Again, fingerprints possibly, and he's injured in a way. I don't know. It might just be bruising. Something could have been fractured. I'm not sure if the skin broke, so I don't know if he's bleeding, but that's also a possibility. It was kind of. I mean, he was pissed, obviously, because that's the 3rd time I think. I think he said there 2 times before, so that would be the 3rd time that he'd come for this guy, and he knows he doesn't deserve that, so he's gotten him out of from being able to play. Messed up his hand, I think, is what it was. I don't know. I don't disagree with what Trish is doing necessarily. I just hate that she got the powers the way she did, and that there were she was so reckless about it, and then she didn't seem to have many consequences from it. She was quick to shoot her Jess's mom when there was I think Jess had a way to deal with it, and then Trish just kind of stepped in. Malcolm's being a bit reckless too. I understand why he did what he did. I understand Trish doing what she's doing. It's just it's gonna get them screwed over, and I'm just more so mad about Trish about I don't know, man. I'm just frustrated. She just rubbed me the wrong way a lot last season. We'll see if she gets any better this season or not. And I hope Malcolm doesn't go down a similar path. I mean, he doesn't look like he's trying to get powers though, but he's just exerting his own kind of vigilantism, dealing with people that think they can get away with almost killing somebody. I feel bad for Hogarth. The symptoms are getting much worse, and she actually had trouble getting out of bed. She almost collapsed, or she collapsed. And I feel like she should have called 911. She should have called somebody. I don't know what they could have done for her, but I mean, at least could have maybe helped with the. I mean, it passed, so it's not like she's still dealing with it. But now she's still contemplating taking the pills and ending the pain that she's been dealing with, and she wanted Jess to do it. But Jess, I'm pretty sure what Jess was doing was essentially her way of trying to convince Hogarth to not go through with it, and that she shouldn't deal with it in this way. I think that's what Jess was doing. I mean, she was pissed, obviously, that Hogarth was even asking her to do it, thinking that it's easy. She's not. Well, Hogarth wasn't insinuating that it'd be easy. She was saying that what happened with Kilgrave, it's different because Hogarth is actually asking Jessica to do it. But she's not happy with the fact that she's asked her to do this. And yeah, I'm pretty sure she also just doesn't think Hogarth should end things this way. I wonder why she sold everything and she moved it. Is it just like why? I'm just curious as to why exactly she decided to move. I mean, she didn't need the crap she had at her loft or whatever it was. Like this, it doesn't look bad really. Honestly, it's just it looks. Her mom's just kind of a butt about it, but I don't understand why she sold everything. Like, what difference is it? Because I mean, she still has a normal job or a good job that pays her well. So I mean, it's not like she couldn't afford the place and do what she's doing now. Is it just the maintenance, or I'm not really sure. I mean, I don't think it's really any big plot point or any. It doesn't really matter. But I'm just curious as to why she sold everything and moved to a place that's not as great as where she used to live. But I mean, it's not really that bad of a spot to live. I'm a little surprised, but I kind of like that Hogarth sees Malcolm, she values him as for what he is, like what he can do. He even was like getting ready to just turn in his resignation or whatever he's doing. Is he interning still? I don't remember. But she even said, hold up, just what I meant was you're good at what you're doing and stuff. So I'm just. What are her exact intentions for him? Like, is she what was it? What did she say exactly? She's not. Is he not actually like working for her? Is more like interning? Okay, yeah. Sorry, I forgot about that part. That he wants to make his own PI firm. I forgot about that. Now, didn't she say something that the firm could use a few ins? Is something up with her area now? I know she's separated into her own thing. Didn't she? Like, she dropped those people she was working with before? My God, what is this? Here. I hate doing the head swish thing. And then, I don't remember what was that, but then Hogarth was meeting with this. Well, she went to this recital. I don't remember. I'm sorry. I'm forgetting a lot of things. To see this, I guess this person she used to date 25 years ago or something, who's now married, and she's still kind of try to. Well, maybe she's just trying to establish a relationship as a friend now that she's getting ready to die. I don't know. Maybe she doesn't care about having this not forcing, but pushing this into an affair. I don't know exactly what her intentions are. She obviously still seemed interested in this lady. Actually, I don't know where that's. I'm not really entirely sure where that's gonna be going. It's gonna lighten that guy's character. When we first met him, the guy that Jess wound up going home with. When he talked about, he was a little weird when he was being over depressing, or not depressing, but I don't know, the way he was talking, over pessimistic, or in his words, realistic. But when he was talking about, food's different, that kind of started winning me over. I just thought he was funny. But I'm not really sure about him. I don't know what's going to happen next episode. I'm not sure if this guy had anything to do with it. And obviously Jessica is going to be going after this guy and then the guy that stabbed her. I don't know where that's going to lead. I don't know if it's going to be something big. Oh man, it's got to be something bigger, or else it wouldn't be, I guess the tail end of the episode. It might be. Well, I'm not sure if it's going to have be the whole thing of the episode of the season. Probably not. I'm not really sure where the season's going. I thought this was a really good premiere for the season. I liked it a lot. I'm interested in what's going on with Malcolm. I'm wondering where that's going to. And with Trish, I am curious to see where that goes. And the stuff with Jess, I mean, she's not going to be able to go after the guy right away because she's weak right now. She's bleeding a lot, profusely. So she's probably gonna have to go to the hospital. Malcolm was calling 911. He's probably gonna get an ambulance to get her. Yeah, I'm interested to see what's gonna happen next episode. But yeah, guys, that's it for this week's episode for Jessica Jones. Hope you enjoyed it. If you want to check out the rest of our stuff, go ahead and click the button right next to me. And if you want to stick around for next episode, go ahead and click the subscribe button. And if you want to be notified when our videos go out, go ahead and click the bell icon down below. Again, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you next week.